We both agree that they're really good, but the one that he usually teaches is the elbow wrap. The one that I usually prefer is the inside wrist. So play around with it, see which one you guys like. All right, so now the problems start to arise. When you tired there?
My God.
Shocked.
And no, I've had enough. Guys, I love you guys.
It's a sugar crash.
But I've had enough of this. I'm done. This is the last move, I promise you. I'm going to walk away.
You need to bring shots of adrenaline to shoot right into her brain. Then she'll drink like one of the big Red Bulls. And then like we'll take a break for like a clip because I'm like hot. Or like I have to go to the bathroom or like I'm eating or something. Like 45 minutes to like an hour and 15 minutes after she drank like a full like Red Bull, like a gallon-sized Red Bull, and she's unconscious on the wall. That's insane.
Yeah, because
I watched her take 8 200 milligram caffeine tablets at once, 1,600 milligrams of caffeine at once, and was dead, unconscious, sleeping 2 hours later.
Yeah, he doesn't understand.
It's not healthy.
It's a mindset thing.
Me? I can't even have caffeine because I got a bellyache.
Yeah.
And look at me. Ready to go.
I'm not even going to show you my abs, okay? Because clearly I know what I'm doing and you don't.
Me? I'm just a fatty.
You have a love handles over there. But yes, it's a mindset. You take whatever caffeine you want and you tell yourself, I'm going to take a little nap now. And you just.
But if you tell yourself to stay awake and do work, you can't do that.
I don't, because I can't do it. This is horseshit. This is too much already. Darts, buggies, it's just awful. Like literally, I can't do this anymore.
Imagine if I didn't have to enlighten the jiu-jitsu community as to why they shouldn't do bullshit techniques. My life would be so much easier.
No, this exactly. So we're doing this for nothing. That's the part.
For you guys. For you right there.
For you guys.
It's for you right there.
No, but we're doing this for like entertainment. Like we're not doing this for, I'm not getting anything out of this. That's why I'm suffocating here. This is the last clip.
You can't win any matches, so you're definitely not getting any techniques out of it. Okay?
That's it. Done. Fair enough.
Okay? When we are in this belly down position, if our partner rolls into a belly up position, that's where we're going to start to get in trouble. Okay, so if I'm sprawling and she rolls into a belly up position, I have to go into a belly up position. Otherwise, even with the inside wrist, even with the sprawl of the hand, she's going to finish me from here. Okay, so from this position, if I have the inside wrist, for example, and I'm sprawling like so, and she locks up.
Let me go.
Tiny hands. And from here, she goes to start inverting and falling. Get it? Okay, from here and goes belly up. She's going to start to beat me from situations like this. Okay? The second I see that she goes to start inverting from situations where we have the darts in place, she's going to sit out towards my head. Here. Okay? The second we see that she goes to start sitting out towards my head, I have to adjust. So as she goes and starts sitting out into situations like this, now even if I'm here, now when she goes to finish, she's going to start finishing me from this position. So what I have to do is I have to adjust. And as she goes to start turning belly up, I have to, my hair. I'm going to start turning belly up and I'm going to start putting pressure on top of her chest like so. So now, I'm just going to take the pressure off of her. Now, when she goes to finish from here, she won't be able to do it. Okay? From this position, we can use one of two grips, either the inside thumb or the elbow wrap. Again, I prefer the inside thumb. Right from here, we take that hand and we just finagle it inside. So now, when she tries to finish, we're just going to push our shoulders across the body. So we open everything up, pull the elbow down, and we bridge the shoulders across the body. And as we do that, we just pull the wrist down. So when she tries to lock up tight, we have weight on her, we just separate here. Now, right from here, because I have the wrist, when she tries to heist up from here, she can't do it. Okay, I also can do this if I have the elbow wrap. Now, when she tries to heist up, she can't do it. It's hard from here. Okay, but again, if she's slippery, I don't feel as confident as in this as I do with this, because I don't have as tight of a wrap on the elbow, but I have a way tighter wrap on the wrist, right at the end of the lever, so it catches her hand, and I can pinch the elbow. So now when she goes to heist, I just feel a little bit better with this position here. And now from here, we can just easily turn into our partner and go into any kind of counter offense after the fact. So from here, she goes in, she locks at the darce. Let's say this time I use the elbow wedge. I try to go in, but she sits towards my head. As I see that, I have to put weight on top of my partner, and then we just use this to sort of finagle the hand inside. Now we bring the hips off the floor the whole time, and we just bridge across. As we bridge across, we open the chest and open the shoulders. Here. Everything comes down, and we pull the elbows down. We bridge the shoulders across, and we just pull 1, 2, 3 as we jump. 1, 2, 3. So when she goes to hold on tight, we're here. We separate. Now when she goes to get up, she can't do it. Okay, 4. We have the thumb inside, and we're here. She goes to hold on tight. She goes to get up. And we're out, and we're ready to go. Okay? And so what's going to happen from here is you will start to play a game where you will have to do multiple rotations and follow your partner. So she'll lock a darce.
Yeah.
I'll start playing a game here. She realizes she's going to get beat. So she'll quickly go into an inversion. I will go into an inversion. I'll try to start going from here. She'll bridge me through. And we'll end up playing a game where we have to roll until eventually, on each rotation, when we have a break in the action, I can start pulling until it separates that grip and compromises the connection of the fingertips and the bicep. It moves until it slips, and then we're out and away. Okay, so the main thing is, for me, my big thing is, it's either using the elbow wrap, or my big thing is having the inside thumb position, tracking our partner's chest, keeping our chest pointing in the same direction unless we're going into that closed guard back take kind of scenario. This one is my favorite for sure, because it ends up with us, like the back take one, you can kind of fall off the top, closed guard, end up in the bottom position. A lot of time from here, you can move into scrimmaging positions and either end up in top or start wrestling your partner right out of the escape. So I prefer these usually, and they're just so strong. But tracking our partner's chest and then using multiple rotations to get a hand inside, a second hand inside, and just opening the chest, pumping the shoulders up as we pull the wrist down, separating the grip, and then going into counter offense. So we used to have a way to defend the darce and not get finished, but now I have, these last like 2 or 3 years, I forget whenever I taught, strangle defense in Boston.
2 years?
Like 3 years something. I've had this for a while. We just haven't, I'm not going to do like a strangle escape 2.0 because there's just not enough content, but this is something that I added where I can actually escape darces now, that I just haven't shown because it hasn't been relevant in any of the instructionals, that we're going to add in here because it kind of just goes along with the theme of what we're looking at. So those are some really good darce escapes that are very high percentage. Not this fucking bullshit peek out stuff that would never work. Okay guys, we made it. Another instructional here at Fanatics with Sonny, with Ty, and we're ready to go. We got 5 hours about of actual content on this position, working through a bunch of high percentage and low percentage stuff. Looking back on this isn't like a position that's like a big position in the sport. So, you use it here and there for scrimmages, but like teaching an actual instructional on it was like kind of fun because it's not really like a position that I like broke down in depth before. Like I would do these things, but I never I never thought about like really like systematizing it or like teaching an instructional on it or like laying out everything I know about the position or every counter I know to the position in one. So it was kind of fun. Bottom line is understand that this overback grip is a very good grip. It is a high percentage move in and of itself, the way that you can use it. But the way that it's being taught, like all the new things that are being showed, like this, like post on the thigh, like the coming up and, assuming you're just going to trap both of your partner's knees together, the inside wrist grip, like all these new things are like pretty inconsequential to the position as a whole. They're kind of just like new things that like don't really make that much of a difference. Like they're easily
easily dealt with, and they don't really change the position as a whole. Like everyone's talking about like these groundbreaking new moves that are happening from this position. They're really not. They're either one, just like outright don't really work. Number two, only work if you're dealing with people who just like let like all the things happen. So like their knees end up trapped together and your hip, like knees are around their hips. And then of course you're going to have a hard time from there. But even from there you can recover, which I spent of course years doing. And then like this thigh post, this inside wrist grip, like these, like everyone's like, oh man, I thought like, you know, I've made like a couple YouTube videos of like defending this over back position. Like that's not even the new stuff. Like this would never work. Like the new stuff is just inconsequential stuff that doesn't really make that much of a difference when you're talking about the position as a whole. So we went over the high percentage stuff with half guard, with butterfly half guard, with side control. We went over the low percentage stuff as well. The main thing that we're looking for is your partner is going to be playing a dilemma game of trying to either bridge you or trilemma game. They should be playing a trilemma game, but this is not how it's being taught. They should be playing a trilemma game of trying to bridge you over. They can't bridge you over and they get you to base a knee out, bring a knee to the inside. If they can't do either one of those and you start to defend or hit a reach back crossface and the move starts to fail, using that to go into a knee pull and then transition into a single leg or an underhook or a lower leg shift and start to scrimmage or play half guard, deep half guard, leg entrances or things like this. So a trilemma between over back grip to bridge the guy over and outright take him over or threaten taking him over, bringing the near side knee to the inside and then scooting around the corner and starting to get hips between the knees. Or if it fails and the over back grip comes in, knee pulling and going into an underhook, lower leg shift or somewhere between the two and working from there, okay? So once you understand that this is a trilemma your partner's trying to play, your partner has three different directions they can move and you can react, you know, pretty adequately to stop your partner from moving in these three directions. Whether it be with elbow cutbacks or reach back cross faces from the upper body, okay, you can work on the upper body and do